Mari, fringe ring mo waneng.
Mistake,
Ring mo waneng. Hey kids. What's Hi guys and welcome.
I am doing the intro.
No, I feel like you've done every single intro of this club months.
Go ahead.
You always do this and you're like,
go ahead.
You go ahead.
You go ahead.
It's quite patronizing.
No.
Hi guys and welcome to this episode of Pap Culture, the very, very last episode of this entire season.
Series.
Do you guys see I tried to give Thembe a kiss and then she rejected me? Yo, can you imagine? I just meant as in, sorry, end of this particular series.
Welcome to another episode
you
of Pap
can't
Culture.
intro in the cracks of me introing. I did a very powerful job.
Hi guys, welcome to
Never.
another...
So anyway, on today's episode...
Guys, I think I was giving you a powerful one. Hi guys.
Well, if you don't use my one, this is what bad.
Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Pap Culture. Today, we're gonna be speaking about, I think the hardships of like creativity that we've kind of been experiencing, which has made us go this way of like, you know, trying something out and being like, let's not have what we guys already know us for. Let's just have something that is like different, that we're just trying to inspire ourselves with. Also, not really inspired, but just like try something new with and just be creative in some other realm. So today we just kind of just like, I don't know, unpacking our hardships that we've kind of had like these past couple of months. I don't know if it's been a year because we've kind of, in the beginning, like January, February, March, we had like consistent work, and then like April, May, it was touch and go because we were just like all over the place. June was touch and go. July, here we are.
It was a bit of June to get us into this.
Yeah, that's like so it's before we had the chance to get to the place that we're at right now. Like it was just a lot of touch and go and just like not really feeling it and whatever. And so like for us to get to the point that we're at now, we were just like, it's fine. It doesn't have. Also, mind you, disclaimer: it doesn't have to make sense. It has to make sense to us right now because we are going through our own like funk. And it doesn't mean anything about you, and it means everything about us and like where we are in life, career, personal, and everything.
And also just wanting to see growth. Like,
yeah.
I think more than anything, like, because I think we don't have like any organization or like multi-departments and this, that, and the third and like running the platform. And like, it makes it difficult for you as the individuals who run the creativity behind the content to constantly keep it fresh. And obviously, we literally are in our birthday month. Like, this is 3 years. It's officially 3 years.
Official like the whistle.
We've been creating, you know, on this platform for 3 whole years. And we've given you guys content full on straight, as consistent as we possibly can. I'm sure if you were to, you know, do the maths, it's probably like 85-90% consistency and 10% 15 inconsistent. And yeah, I think at the same time, like for me personally, and like one of my favorite segments is Ride Along. I love Ride Along. I don't think I even want to see it go. I just am tired of the format that it's currently in, you know, like from the angles, from how we shoot it, just it in its form. I feel like the idea of a vehicle and shooting in a vehicle can be so dynamic, given different equipment, given different angles, given different creativity. And so I just overall for me, I just felt like I was in a bit of a rut. I didn't know how to contribute creatively to give it a new spin, the platform that is not so much Ride Along. And so we'd have meetings, and we even stopped having meetings at some point and being inconsistent with that. And like, it's so hard to just to feel fueled when at the end of the day we still have real lives outside of the platform. What's happening?
No, I'm just saying like that you want to be consistent, but you know that it's not being genuine. You're lying.
Yeah.
2018, beginning of the year, we were kind of going through some shits. Like all of us were like feeling away about a certain type of thing at that point in time, and it was also like, I don't even want to get to it. Like, Pap Culture is another thing on top of what I already have on my plate to get to even talk about. I don't know if I'm speaking for myself, but I know that it was just like, I have this, I have that, I have this.
And but what are those things that people understand? You don't have to name them specifically, go deep down. But
no, I think it was just like a lot of like feeling like my career is like stunted, or just like I haven't really done the things that I've said to myself that I want to do. I've got this mood board, I've got this vision board, I've got this thing, and I haven't crossed off anything. I'm feeling certain type of way about like money and finance and all of these things, and feeling a certain type of way about like relationship status, and you know what I mean, like I'm like, oh god, where is my partner? I thought I would have one by now, and not because I was actively giving the search, but I was feeling a way about it. There's just many things that were on the plate, and then I'm like, and then I have to deal with the fact that I'm not feeling stimulated by pop culture, because that's if it, like, for people that like, because I don't think that you obviously know, but like for us, pop culture is like that creative release that it's just effortless and it's great, and it's just always the thing that is always going to be the other thing that is not work, personal, whatever. It's just like, I love it, because I know that
you ran away from everything
else.
I
will. It will be my out. And like when you're just like, I don't have ideas. I don't know what we're gonna do. I don't know.
And I remember when we had one meeting where we had to brainstorm, like, okay, cool guys, cool, that content's done, what are we gonna talk about this month? Like, and that was the first time walking in the meeting and none of us had anything to contribute. And then I remember just being like, okay guys, let's park the existing content, let's let it go. Not let it go, just like for this meeting, let's just put it to the side, because clearly we're stuck. Now, if we think outside of this realm, what are we keen to do? And then, as the days and months and I guess weeks went on, we just were like, you know what, whatever, let's explore this. And I know for me personally, I think I've also just struggled with the formalizing our process, because again, we only realized halfway into it that, oh my gosh, this actually can be a business. We can actually make money from this thing. And I think recognizing that and then actively going after that thing of wanting to make it a business starts to put strain on you creatively, because it's like, okay, cool, I can no longer only think as the creative, I need to think as a business person creatively, which is very weird, because you watch our peers and like some of the people that we've had in the series. I mean, we had the guys from 4W as well as Uyanga, and they obviously are working every day as functioning as a business. And for us, when we started the platform, it was like, hey, we just want to chat, you know? And then to find out that the chats can actually contribute to a wider body of conversations, or that we can earn money from it, whatever, for me, put a lot of pressure in my mind, because it was like, I'm constantly thinking, okay, how do we monetize? How do you monetize? And that for me, I think slowly starts to take away from the creativity. And maybe even for you guys, maybe starts to feel like we aren't creating authentic content, where for me, I've never not wanted to be authentic in the content, and I don't think that I've gone into be like, okay, this is a money making thing. Anything that we do always has to be authentically us, and so I've always wanted to make sure that we stick to that wherever and however we go about our business. When it comes to it, I don't know that not that I don't know that there are no solutions, but I think it reminded me of something that Lunati, a friend of mine that I went to primary school with, but also someone who I've stayed in contact with over time, and
okay.
And she said in one of the Insta Love Sundays that, like, you have to go through it. You have to, when you're in the rut, go through it. Like, you have to feel it to know it, but recognize it, but also at the very least also want to come out of it. So I got to a place where I was sick and tired of being sick and tired, and it was just like, okay, cool, this is cute now, but like at the end of the day, the content needs to be made, so you have to figure it out. And I think for me, tapping into other creative outlets of content allowed me to feel inspired. So creating this series made me feel inspired. The plans we'll be making for other content made me feel inspired. And I think seeing then the team also be excited to do other stuff made me feel excited. Then it started to feel like how we used to create at the beginning. The content obviously has shifted and it's changed, but that's also because we're exploring different ways of creating, only because we want to also pull our muscles differently.
Oh, what?
As I was praying that she wasn't going to do it, I was like, can she be a changed woman in the last episode?
I want to be, I do.
And yeah, so I just feel like the content will continue. But I think more than anything for you guys, please be open to the shifts and the changes. And when you see the old content as well, we obviously will bring it back. It's not like it's going to stop. It's just more of a thing of when you start to see new content, don't be like, hi, Pap Culture is changing. No, it's not. How else are we going to be the next Ava DuVernays and the next Issa Rays if we don't explore different options and different ways of creating?
Don't forget to do the most important things. Like, share, comment, watch, and subscribe,
y'all. But thank you so much for all the support this far. It never goes unnoticed, unseen. But keep doing the things that make the pots be done. Bye, y'all. What else did they do again? Bye, guys.
I feel so bad. All these hearts on my plate.
I was actually trying to think, what could we name the video? Because I feel like
Chicken hearts. Yo.
that sounds
Hectic.
Is there no Xhosa Zulu version?
Ingingila's gizzards.
Ingingila's gizzards. But
Because how to make chicken hearts? That sounds evil.
and that's not that. Gizzards are not what we're eating.
Exactly.